Well, hello, and thank you for joining us for these 4 segments on intensifying shopping centers with rental apartments. What you want to do with your shopping center site is to create value by driving apartment development on your site. That's going to drive quality traffic to your site for your retailers, as well as it will monetize the land that you have. Now, using retail to add value to your future residential tenants is an important part of this equation. So your retail is really an amenity for your future residents. Your retail has to match the rental apartments on top. And the retail has to be complementary to your residents. And the strongest projects are those that start with the proper planning in the pre-development process to match the site to the residents to the retailers. Now, we are running a 12-course program called Apartment Developer University. And in session 7, we're going to focus in on intensification of retail sites and other mixed-use sites. But really, you want to be part of the entire program that's going to teach you how to become an apartment developer within your shopping center business, operations, development group, and things like that. So let's talk about what's happening in the retail sector. Look, I don't need to tell you what's happening in the retail sector. You're in that business, you know what's going on. But people are starting to pay attention to rental apartments in a way that they've never done it before. And shopping center operators are in a unique position to become apartment owners, developers, and merchant apartment builders. And shopping centers right now are some of our largest clients. So the advantages that retail developers have, and they are very, very significant. Number one, you already have the land. The land's there. Sometimes the land is on the books. Sometimes the land isn't on the books. You've got excess parking. You've got transit-oriented sites. You've got neighborhood amenities, because oftentimes there's shopping centers in a built-up area already. You've got development experience, and you've got capital to deploy. Those are significant advantages, but the number one opportunity is you actually have the land. Now, you also have excess parking, and parking is typically a drag on a pro forma. So when you're building an apartment building, building underground parking or buying the land for parking is very, very expensive. You already have that. So low density retail sites with excess parking, can be consolidated into higher density rental apartments that is a bonus to your retail and a bonus to your bottom line. Now, using excess parking on retail sites may require some reconfiguration of the site with the commercial and the rental. And you could also, on sites where you don't have a lot of land, you could be building a parking deck to create additional parking. And a parking deck is much cheaper than going underground. Now, the other thing about shopping centers is that they are generally built or often built around transit-oriented. They are often built around transit-oriented sites. So suburban retail centers often function as transit hubs. So this is a strong positive for your property. The example that we're giving here is in Brampton.